Malcolm raised his eyebrows. Akari was a fast talker, and features on his white Asiatic face seemed to be having trouble keeping up with his words. His eyes were narrow and spaced a little far apart, and his nose was slightly upturned. His hair was jet black and halved his ears like a football helmet. He wasn't full Japanese. That was obviously enough, but Malcolm wasn't sure if the mix had worked out for better or for worse. The kid wasn't ugly, exactly, but he was certainly looked unique. To add to the matter, he was unaged, tall, maybe 6'5", and gangly. And he wore his height about as well as wore his hair, bouncing on the balls of his feet, spindly fingers picking at his pressed white shirt and dark slacks. Unable to stand still, he was exhausting to look at, but his overall aura was friendly, and Malcolm was willing to take anything after wandering through the Osaka airport. "You work for Carney?" Malcolm asked. Akari led him away from the escalator toward a pair of glass doors at the opposite of the corridor. "Same job as you, only 1 year ahead." He stopped, tapping the side of his face. "You don't remember me, do you?" Malcolm adjusted the duffel against his shoulder. He felt pretty certain he wouldn't have forgotten that face. But when he thought about it, the name did not sound slightly familiar. He tried to place it, but his mind was too clouded to function properly. "I've met you before?" Akari laughed. His bottom teeth were tiny and white, like tic-tacs. "I was 2 years ahead of you at Princeton, cap and gown, class of '99. I tried rowing crew 1 year with one of your mates from Tiger Inn, but I didn't make the grade." Malcolm roared, feeling that immediate bond. He still didn't remember ever meeting the half of Japanese cap and Garner before. But he ensued that ran into each other at one of various parties their respective eating clubs had thrown over the few years they'd shared at Prince. He was glad to have someone who shared some level of his past with him here in Japan. Also, he doubted the similarities of their backgrounds extended beyond college. They passed through the glass doorway into the main terminal. Akari didn't seem to need the little black and white pictures to find his way through the airport. "You speak Japanese?" Malcolm asked.